In my last two videos, I talked about the power of your words and the power of your thoughts. Today, I'm going to tie those two in together and give you 10 keys that will make the law of attraction work for you. Hi, my name is Sherry Webb. I like to refer to myself as the Mind Shift Coach because on this channel, I cover all things related to changing your mindset one shift at a time. So, you want to know the keys that will make the law of attraction work for you. Good. Today I'm going to give you 10 of my personal favorites. There are many things that come with the law of attraction that you can use to make work for you. But these 10 are the ones that I use or that I practice, put into practice in my everyday life. And I want to share them with you. And hopefully you can use them as well and begin to see some things start shifting in your life. It's kind of cool when it starts happening. You really kind of start wondering, like, is this really, the law of attraction in action? And trust me, it is. And then there are some of these which I will also kind of go over and let you know in the areas that I struggled in. And that's why I included them on this list, the 10 that I'm going to give you today, because I did struggle in a couple of these areas. And I'm trying to help you not go through the same struggle. All right. So here are the 10 keys that will help the law of attraction work for you. First and foremost, number one is you must understand what the law of attraction really is. So I was just talking to a really good friend of mine, and we got on this subject about talking about the law of attraction, and she was saying that she thought the law of attraction was like some kind of hokey pokey type of thing that, you know, isn't really real, more or less. And so here's my definition of the law of attraction. So when people don't believe in the law of attraction, this is what I tell them. The law of attraction, and this is number one, the law of attraction is simply your faith in action. You've got to take out the whole pseudo whatever definition that's been placed around the law of attraction and get down to the nitty gritty of what it really means. And if you really think about it, if you're a faith-based person such as myself, then you will understand that the law of attraction is actually the word in action. It's placing the word in action in your life. So the number one key that you must understand about the law of attraction is it is your faith in action. Remember, faith without works is dead. That means that if you have all the faith in the world that you can do something or have something or become someone different or, achieve whatever goal, unless you place action with that, your faith is just that. It's just faith. It doesn't mean you don't have it. It means nothing's going to happen because you aren't taking the action. Faith is simply your belief that something is possible for you. Well, when you believe something, you actually take action on that thing. The second key to making the law of attraction work for you comes with intentional behavior. What do I mean by that? It's exactly what I say. When you have the faith and you take action, that is going to determine your behavior. But here's the thing. Your behavior must be intentional. You must have a set goal. You must have intentional actions. In order to make the law of attraction work for you, your behavior has to be intentional. If you want to change your eating habits, then you have to make your behavior become intentional. That means you make sure when you go to the store, you buy healthy food. You don't load up your basket with a bunch of junk food and then wonder why nothing's happening. Well, that's why your behavior isn't intentional. So you have to think about your behavior and be very, very intentional in the way you move in order for the law of attraction to work for you. The third thing is consistency in your intentional behavior. Mmm. Ooh, that's good. Okay, because you can have intentional behavior, but if you aren't consistent with that behavior, then you tend to fall off the wagon. The law of attraction can't really work if you're not intentional in your behavior, in how you're moving, in what you're doing. It has to be consistent. That's number 3, is consistency in your behavior. All right, and this is one, I'm gonna be honest, this is one that I kind of struggle with still to this day. I'm still a work in progress, and that's okay. But the thing about it is that, as long as you're aware of your areas of weakness, you can always improve. It's okay. Don't beat yourself up along the way. I'm going to get to that real soon. All right, the fourth key to making the law of attraction work for you is to keep your vision before you. What do I mean by that? I mean, have a vision of the goal that you're trying to accomplish, whatever that goal is. If you're trying to eat healthier, then don't have a bunch of junk food in your house. Surround yourself in a healthy environment that fosters health and that fosters you taking healthy steps to become a healthier being. Put up positive messages, post them all around your house, whatever it takes. But make sure you keep your vision of where you're trying to go before you. Create a vision board. I have a vision board. You have to create a vision board so that, that vision, whatever your vision is, it becomes ingrained in your subconscious mind. And then before you know it, you start moving in the way that is going to get you to your goal. All right. Number 5 is a big one. Number 5 is a really big one for me because it's one that I struggled in. When I began my YouTube channel, when I first started my YouTube channel, I really struggled with this one because I didn't understand this particular key to making the law of attraction work for me. That is delayed gratification. So when you were trying to accomplish a goal, you want to see your results immediately. But if you're trying to accomplish something that requires a serious change in your thinking, in your behavior, in your environment, or even in the people that you hang around, you have to understand that your results, you will not see them overnight. You have to understand and accept delayed gratification. That means that you believe that your actions, your faith, that those things will eventually produce a great reward for you. That's all that means, is delayed gratification. Don't be in such a hurry because guess what? There is a promise in the process. You have to understand, you have to go through the process in order to get to the promise, all right? So understand and accept that there will be delayed gratification if you want the law of attraction to work in your favor. Number six is know your reason why you want to accomplish a goal, obtain whatever it is in life, become a different person, whatever it is. Have your reason of why you want that thing. Make it so clear to you that it becomes the driving force of your actions, of how you move, of your reason to keep going. You have to have a strong enough why in order to continue. If your why is for likes and attention and things that are surface level and superficial, you will not stick it out. Trust me, I promise you, you'll lose interest because your why isn't strong enough. So if you want the law of attraction to work for you, this key, number 6, you must have a reason why. And it has to be a strong enough why that gets you through the tough times, that gets you through the times where it doesn't seem like anything is happening. Because trust me, those times will come where it will seem like nothing is happening. And when that happens, when you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, but you know you still want to accomplish a goal that you have deep in your heart and you're excited about it and it's become your mission, your why is your mission. Your mission is your why, and it will drive you forward, and eventually it's going to pull you when you feel like quitting, giving up, frustrated, aggravated, whatever. Have a strong enough why. It'll keep you going. All right. Number 7 is how. Now, this one is kind of tricky. Number 7 is kind of tricky because really the truth is you don't need to know how you're going to do anything, right? But when I say how, what I mean by that, in order to make the law of attraction work for you, your how is simply your plan. Your plan, all right? You are not going to know every step of how to get to that goal. You're not going to know exactly what it takes to accomplish your goal. There's no way to know how to do every single step. Your plan is your how. Okay, your plan is, okay, I'm going to do A, B, C, and D. That's your how. Now, how you're going to actually get through all of those steps, none of your business. Just do what you can, and the way will be shown unto you. I promise. It'll show up as you go along, but you must take action. If you don't take action, nothing changes. Always remember that. All right, the 8th key to making the law of attraction work for you is service. How are you going to serve? How are you planning to be in service and of service to others? What service are you going to provide? What problem are you going to solve? That's what service means. It simply means you have a problem that you see that people need help with. Whatever that problem is, it could be designing t-shirts. It can be styling hair. It can be doing people's nails. It can be providing a service of digital marketing. It can be a virtual assistant. It could be a life coach, a writer. It can be anything. Whatever problem you find that pulls and tugs at your heart, that can be your service. So you have to know what service you're going to provide and who you're going to provide that service to. So you must also know your audience. So the 8th one is service. Your service is actually your purpose, and your purpose will also line up with your intentions, right? So your intentional behavior, when you know what your service is, you will have to have intentional, consistent behavior, and your why becomes your purpose as well. All right? So, number 9, the key to how to make the law of attraction work for you is to underpromise and overdeliver. When you are going to provide a service, you don't want to promise more than you can actually give. You don't want to do that. That's a bad look at the end of the day, and people will not trust you. So what you want to do is under promise. That means don't overwhelm yourself and saying, oh, I can do this for you, or I can deliver this, I can provide this service, but you overwhelm yourself. But then what you do is you under promise, over deliver. You go all the way in on your delivery, and you put forth the effort to over deliver. Give them more. Your client, your customer, your audience, whoever, give them more than what they bargained for. And that is service. That's excellent service, because you don't want to promise something just to, feel good about yourself. You don't want to over promise and then fall short. Under promise, over deliver works every time. All right. The 10th key to making the law of attraction work for you is to actually succeed at that thing you're trying to do. It doesn't mean you have to be perfect at it. It means to continually succeed with every step, with every level you go to. Just follow through. Don't quit. You have to continue in order to have the law of attraction work for you. So it means you don't give up. You don't give up when things aren't going exactly how you wish they would or how you envisioned it. That's just part of the process, because there's lessons. There are lessons along the way that you absolutely must get, because they help you develop in areas that you need to develop in order to have that goal, in order to hold it in your hand. You have to go through the process. But with each level, with each step you're taking, succeed on that level. Don't quit. And every time you succeed, reward yourself. Okay? Reward yourself and then move on to the next level, the next task, the next step, whatever that looks like. But understand that with each accomplishment, that is success. All right? We look at success like, oh, I made it to the top and I did this and I accomplished this big goal. But your successes, they come in increments. They come as you go, and you have to celebrate your successes, no matter how big or small, and especially if they're small. Pat yourself on the back because you did something big for your mission. Every small step leads to the bigger goal, right? And that's all you want to accomplish. So keep that in mind. I promise you, if you continue and apply these 10 keys, the law of attraction will work for you. All right? So comment below. Let me know, what your goals are, what you're trying to accomplish, and how you plan to use any of these keys. If any of them resonate with you, and you think, oh yeah, I can put that one into place, you can maybe even insert them into your current process. All right, so there you have it. Those are the 10 keys that you can use to make the law of attraction work for you. Share this video if you know someone that this can help. I really appreciate it. And I cannot wait until the next video where I will bring you more content that will help you change your mindset one shift at a time. I'll see you in the next video. Be blessed.